What's up, YouTube, Rumble, all of you fellow lock and load ninjas. Today, I'm presenting. I've never seen anything like this before. This is a different sort of thing. This is the Olight Osight optic. Now, everybody's getting into the pistol optic world today. I understand that it's a wide open field. Lots of people are adopting it. I just haven't seen one like this before, and I've used a few. I've used Holosun, Trijicon, Loophole, Delta Point Pro. Let's see, C&H Precision. I mean, I've used a few of them, and all of them have their strong points, and they all have their weak point. With some of them, like recently, I've been using the Primary Arms Micro, and the weak point of the Primary Arms Micro is you have to take the whole optic off to change the battery, because these are all powered. So here is the Osight itself. Now, nothing spectacular about it. It's got a nice big window. I do like that. It has these industry standard RMR type footprint. Adjustable, windage, side to side, that kind of thing. But there's a few things that come along with it that are sort of, I've never seen these before. This is the charging cover. It has a USB attachment in the back. Now, when this is a rechargeable optic, and it has a 70,000 hour battery life in its lowest setting, which is pretty impressive. And then you can, the more you amp it up, the more, with the 3 MOA dot, the more you increase the brightness, it's going to take it down. What makes this interesting is this. When you take this point right here, this is the charging point on top of the optic. This is magnetic. When fitted on it, you'll see the indicator light pop up on it, and it will tell you how much of this is, how this is charged. It's a fairly easy system to work with. When this is fully charged, when this cover is fully charged, it will charge this optic fully 3 times. So instead of having to carry a spare battery, you can carry this. It does come with a protective bag that will help you take care of it and everything else. But the optic itself is quite interesting. Now, my intention was to mount it on my Staccato P. I want to see, the Staccato P is a very fast cycling pistol. I wanted to see how much this can take. Now, in testing, this withstood and kept 0 at 10,000 rounds. The only problem was I got the Staccato P a little too late, and the Staccato P in its optics ready configuration is set up for a Delta Point Pro. So I could not get the adapter plate and get it here in time to put it on this optic and stick it on this gun and start running it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to. I'm very interested to see how good this optic could be. Now, in the box, you get the optic, you get the recharging cover. If you decide that you'd like to mount it to a Picatinny rail, you get a Picatinny rail adapter, or a rail adapter, whichever you want to call it, that you can mount it on a weapon that has a rail. You also get the consummate optics adjustment tool. You get a USB-C, because this is USB-C chargeable, and you get all of the screws and hardware necessary to mount the optic, and a nice dust cloth. All very nice things to have. I'm very interested in this simply because one of the shortcomings that I see with your typical optic is the battery. Some people have figured out how to make that easier to access, of course, but you still have to change the battery. With this one, you don't have to change the battery, you're going to have to put this on it if it's charged, and it will charge it back. With this, when I first got the optic, it seemed to take about 2 hours from 0 to fully recharge it. If you keep this on a charger and keep it charged, you don't have to worry about this. So this has 12 adjustments, 10 for the day to brighten it up, 2 for night. So this, overall, as far as all the boxes being checked on it, it's quite nice. Very quick adjustments, proven reliability, and has a manual mode, a lockout mode, and a auto sensing mode. It does shake awake all the things that you're looking for in the higher end optics nowadays. The only thing I don't know as of this moment, and you know, the only thing I don't know to tell you is how much it costs. Stop the presses. I just got the email telling me the pricing on this and some other things I didn't know before, so let's go over that. The red dot is $159, which is 20% off the MSRP of $199.99. The green dot is $183.99, which is 20% off the MSRP of $229.99. And if you are diamond and above, if you've bought things from Olight before, the Picatinny adapter I showed you, that's free for the next 30 days. For the next 30 days. So there's the, now I have the retail stuff, and yeah, this is a good buy. I would imagine with it being Olight is very competitive with their pricing. I know some people, you have thoughts about Olight, but everything that I use from Olight, the pistol lights, the weapons, the rifle mounted lights, all those things have yet to fail me. I have tested them. I have beat them a little bit. I haven't gone out and done crazy things to them because that's not likely to happen with me. But I have done a few things that will happen with me, and these things perform, and they perform well. So I expect no less from this optic at all. I expect this to perform superlatively. I just got to find the plate. I mean, I looked 3 separate places. I haven't checked with Dawson yet because Dawson is the one that does the duo mounting solutions, but I'll be getting with them here shortly. But due to time constraints and when Olight wanted this to go out, I've gone ahead and put this together. I will say this, well, as it was thought out, this is worthy of your consideration. If you're out there looking to put an optic on a pistol, and who isn't, you maybe ought to give this a look. If you like this kind of content, hope you do. Give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to it, give me a like, you know, that kind of thing. I will be back because I got all kinds of stuff that's I've had quite a month and a half, so time to get back into the YouTube grind. I am out of here.